Well, Connor, thanks for the time today. Back at it for a second straight day. And any difference between practice day 2 and practice day 1 when it comes to intensity?
Yeah, I think definitely yesterday the guys were more excited. I think just ready to get out there. I mean, haven't obviously no one skated in 2 weeks, so legs were a little heavy, lungs were a little cold, but day two still a little harder. Kind of just ramping it up with each skate now until we get into a game.
The coach talked about it in his chat after practice day 1 that it's difficult when the players haven't skated for 2 weeks. For those people watching this who don't know what that's like, how tough is it for an athlete to go from training and skating to nothing and then trying to get right back to it?
Yeah, usually in a normal training camp, you got 2 weeks, even 3 weeks, 4 or 5 exhibition games, and then you're skating before that the whole time. You're prepared. You're getting ready for camp. That's kind of the whole goal, to come there with as good a shape and as good a conditioning as you can be. So when you're isolated for 2 weeks and you're limited to your dorm room and your basements for most guys, it's definitely tough. I mean, Darius puts us through a Zoom workout every morning. I mean, it's not like your typical workout when you're bench pressing and squatting, but for what we have, it's been good. I mean, I think it's just more exciting to get out there with the guys.
I want to ask about the team aspect of things, because as you point out, you don't have a lot of time to get ready for opening night against the Brandon Wheat Kings. So are you able to get some work in combinations as lines or as D pairs for the defensemen?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the main thing we gotta get back. I think the chemistry and whatnot. I mean, you go a full year without playing with your usual line mates, so you just got to build things back up. Me, Petey, and Mirzi played a lot together last year, especially when Krebsy was down with his injury at the start of the year. So it'll be good when he gets back. He's the leader of our group, so it'll be good when everyone's back up and running. It's still been a challenge, but it's only day 2.
Fans of the ice know very well that you were leading the team in scoring when you were injured last year. You've come back from surgery. You were drafted by Philadelphia. You put a lot of work in. How important was it for you to be able to get 4 games in the Alberta Junior Hockey League, just to have that game play again before you jump into this?
Yeah, for sure. I think it was really important. Drain Valley was really good to me. They welcomed me. Obviously, it's not easy. I was only there for 4 games, but it was really good of them to let me come in and help their group. Just going a whole year without playing a game would have really been challenging. So to just get those 4 games in and know I can still play and know where I'm at definitely boosted my confidence.
I know you skated with the Winnipeg Blues too, so a chance to get those reps in as well. All right, now I know the team is really bonding, working hard to come together as a group now that you're in person and together for the first time in a very long time. And you've done some things to try and help with that. I know that there's some team values in place, and there's a kind of a slogan or a motto: defend the bubble. What does that mean to the team?
Yeah, I think we put a lot of time in. Mel and this coaching staff and the management. We did a lot of work before coming to Regina. 3 or 4 Zooms a week. Mel definitely did a lot of help with us getting this prepared. I think defend the bubble is just kind of, I guess, how this experience is going to be. You're going to want to defend the bubble. I mean, there's going to be no championship, but you want to do as good as you can in these 24 games. And I think that's our main goal: just defend the bubble and respect the protocols and everything in place. And that's kind of the whole mindset behind it.
You say Mel, our audience may not know, it's Mel Davidson, who was in the Olympics 5 times with Canada, 4 gold medals, a real leader in women's hockey and hockey in general in this country. How important is it to have somebody with experience like that contributing?
Yeah, she was definitely a huge boost to our group. She was a huge help. She's been through it a lot, where you got to travel and just preparing us for this whole experience. I think it was a huge help for our group, and yeah, nothing but good words from Mel.
Had a chance to talk to the coach after practice day 1, and he said that the team was starting to feel a little more settled in the dorms as well. Is that the case now that you've had a chance to get through the quarantine period and make it a bit more like home?
Yeah, definitely. I think not having to eat your meals in your room, getting to go eat your meals with your teammates, and just makes it more real life, I guess, when you're walking down to the dorms and going on walks just to get your meals. It makes things more back to normal, I guess. I mean, being in your dorms for 7 days was definitely tough, but getting the more norm back is really important for our group.
I can hear the excitement in your voice. Appreciate the time and enjoy things as you get ready for game one.
Perfect. Thanks, Mitch.